Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome to the Soap Thing project, or if you've been here before, welcome back. Thanks for joining me. Today on the project, the sample video I have for today is going to be Acqua Di Parma shaving cream. And this is in their Colonia scent, which is one of the most popular scents in the entire wet shaving hobby. Shaving soaps like Ethos Colonia, Fine Italian Citrus, Chicago Grooming Shiloh, Razor Rock Triple X, and Sterling Piacenza are all recreations of this. This is the real deal. So the scent on Acqua Di Parma Colonia is a Mediterranean citrus type scent. It's got lemon, orange, bergamot, lavender, rose, rosemary, vetiver, and sandalwood, among other notes. And it's just a really citrusy, clean, slightly floral type of scent. It really is a spectacular scent, and it's no wonder that so many artisan soap makers are copying this scent, because it's absolutely good to go. So that's the good news. The bad news is this. Acqua Di Parma shaving cream is insanely expensive. It's $80 to $90 for 4.4 ounces. Even this sample, which I've had for a couple of years, was really expensive. I think it was like a $7 sample at Maggard. So it's kind of a big deal. And before we go any further, I'm going to tell you right now, this is an automatic no for me. I would, under no circumstances, would I ever buy a full-size tub of this. I don't care how good it is, that's just way too expensive. But nonetheless, we're going to experience it for the first time, and we're going to see what happens. So that's the shaving soap. The aftershave is going to be the Chiseled Face Cryogen. It's the standard aftershave balm for every sample video. We use the same one. Now the razor is going to be the Muhle Rocca. I do believe this is 316 stainless steel. I got this from Matthew Lawrence. I will put a link to Matthew's channel up here and down there. So check out what Matthew Lawrence is all about. The interesting thing about this razor is that it doesn't have any lather slits. It just has these channels on the top side of the cap, which you might think would cause it to clog more, but in my experience, the last 3 or 4 shaves I've had with it, it actually makes it rinse out really easily. So that's going to be the razor we're going to use today, is the Muhle Rocca. And let's shake up the blade bag and see what kind of blade we're going to put in it. Let me see here, dig around up in there. I got a blade. Let's see what it is. And we have a Rapira Swedish Super Steel. This is a relatively aggressive razor, so I'm kind of thankful I got a fairly mild blade. So that should be a good shave, knock on wood. And the brush is going to be from Viking shaving soaps. And this is my black on amber 22 millimeter Odin's Beard Badger brush. And I just love this brush. It's a great performer. Okay, let's do it. Okay, here we go. No pre-shave today, because if this soap is going to be that expensive, like I said, $80 to $90 for 4 ounces, then I want to see if it walks the way it talks. If it's a good enough performer, or if you're getting just the designer name and paying way too much for it. 2 days of growth? Well, let's call it 38 hours growth, so a little under 2 days. Cinch strength on this, is a perfectly average 3 out of 5 on the sniffometer. It seems to be able to handle a lot of water. It is pretty rich and thick. I put more water in it than normal. I think I feel menthol. I wonder, I'll have to put the ingredients. I forgot to talk about the ingredients earlier in the video, so I'll put the ingredients across the bottom of the screen right there for you. But I seem to recall this having just a little bit of menthol in it. There was menthol in the ingredients. I could have swore there was. Okay, that's good enough. Now we have the Muhle Rocca 316 stainless steel razor with a Rapier Swedish Super Steel in it. That's the random blade that I drew, because we always draw a random blade whenever we do a sample video. This stuff feels really good on the face, not gonna lie. Okay, here we go. So I've used this razor quite a few times. Activate the iPhone cheat sheet. Oh, I think this is my 5th time using it, maybe? And this is definitely not... It's definitely not an autopilot razor. You definitely have to go slow and know what you're doing. Is it the most aggressive thing I've ever used? No. I think if you've been using a Merkur 34C for a while, and you're looking for a further adventure, this would be the next logical step. If you've been using a Muhle R89 or a Merkur 34C, and you're looking for just a little bit more performance, this is probably it. Okay. But like I said, this is definitely a slow down and focus kind of razor. Alright, let's lather up for pass number 2 and talk about the scent. Before we do that, I will say this stuff is actually quite fuel efficient. It a little bit goes a really long way, but in my opinion it doesn't go far enough to be worth the price. It's a very, very good shaving soap. In the just in the first couple minutes of using it, I can tell you it's a really impressive quality. But still, 80 bucks for 4 ounces is a stretch by anybody's imagination. I mean, that's just excessive no matter how you slice it. Okay. So if you smelled Fine Italian Citrus, Razor Rock Triple X, or Sterling Piacenza, then you know exactly what this smells like. In fact, I would say that those artisans have done a fantastic job of recreating this scent. Most of them recreate it almost too perfectly. It's really quite impressive. I am using 0 pressure with this razor. So far, things seems to be going well. Things seem to be going well, if I can talk properly today. Mouth.exe has stopped working. I stole that from J-Mac, the Red Island Shaver, because he's fond of saying brain.exe has stopped working. But this scent, lemon, orange, bergamot, so it's got a really subdued but pleasant citrus note to it. Like, this is definitely an overt summer scent. And then it's got this wonderful blend of floral notes going on, floral and herbaceous notes. I get the tiniest touch of vetiver. And the sandalwood is kind of a nuance. It's practically invisible. Okay, I need to touch up a couple places, so I'm not even going to use the brush for that. This razor is blade feely, but in a forgiving way. Like, as long as you're just not being reckless, this should do just fine for you. Should do just fine for you. It's nice and close too. Okay, let's do a rinse. And blades matter. Like, what blade you put in a razor that is high in blade feel, that matters. Because if I were to put like a Kai in there, it probably would have hacked my face up. Well, it's a nice, close, comfortable, high quality, satisfying shave, and without a pre-shave. Go figure. Okay, let's move on to the aftershave. Okay, off camera, I did utilize the Shave Nation alum block on the face and got no stinging feedback anywhere on the face, so definitely a great shave. DFS at least. Let's do the chiseled face Cryogen. And this seems like a fantastic aftershave balm to finish up what already was a fantastic shave. Oh yeah. Alright, so I've already answered my final question. Look, I'm not telling you what to do. If you got disposable income like that, then by all means, pick this up. But for me, absolutely not. You know, shaving soaps like Sterling Piacenza and Chicago Grooming Shiloh have way too much to offer for a lot less money. That's it. That's my thoughts on Acqua Di Parma shaving cream. Hope everybody enjoyed the video. Until next time, this is Soap Thing telling you, shave like you mean it. Thanks for watching.